Hello! Welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching Wotaku Nikoi wa Muzukashii episode 8. So, last episode, we actually started off a little differently than normal. We actually started with them inside of a game. I don't know what game, but it was on the computer. It was like a MMO. And they were basically going in and doing like some, not really quests. They were just kind of killing enemies and getting gold and other items. And they end up finding a boss, a big dragon. And they all knew that, well, anyway, what's his name? God, I hate that this thing keeps. Taru actually knew that they were all way too under-leveled to fight this thing, but he was coming up with a plan anyway. Hanako wasn't really listening, though. He's telling her to heal in the back, while they attacked, and she's yelling, "Don't tell me what to do," and Narumi was an elf assassin, and Taro was a warrior, a knight, and Hanako was a wizard. I'm not exactly sure what Nifuji was. Hirotaka. He was wearing like a tracksuit or jumpsuit or something like that, and glasses. However, anyway, they're fighting the dragon, or trying to fight the dragon, and Nifuji's character comes in, but it's not him. It's actually his brother playing, because he told him to get on for a bit while he went to go do something, and he doesn't really know how to play. He doesn't play video games really, so he didn't die, but he got injured. He got fire blown on him, and basically they're all preparing basically to have their characters killed. But then Nifuji shows up, and he's all like, "So all I got to do is kill it, right? And we can continue on." And like, yeah. And he kills it in one hit, one attack, and he killed it. Apparently he has the one of the, at least in their group, the strongest character, probably in the game too. I would not doubt it if he had the strongest character in the game. He says he doesn't really play single player games all that much because they're not that fun, but MMOs can be multiplayer, or are multiplayer, so he was like, "Oh, this is pretty fun, actually." And they're like, "But you did it on your own." I forget what level they said he was, like 100 and something? Something like that. Then the next part was, well, the next and final part, because it was the rest of the episode just focused on this. Nifuji and, or Hirotaka and Taro took their, like the new hires, underclassmen, under guys, whatever they're called, Koheis, I guess, took them out to eat. And so Hanako and Narumi went out to dinner themselves. All the guys that Taro and Hirotaka took out wanted to do was talk about Hanako and Narumi, about how cute they are and how this guy prefers the bigger breasts and stuff like that. Not knowing that the two guys in front of them are dating them. And they didn't say anything. They were just kind of letting them go on about what they were talking about. Okay. Meanwhile, Narumi and Hanako are having a argument about which one of their boyfriends would be on the bottom. if they were in a relationship. They do not agree on anything. So obviously, they did not agree about this. Hanako thought that Hirotaka would be better on the bottom, while Narumi thought Taro would do better on the bottom. It's kind of weird talking about this. And they're inside, like, it's not really a restaurant. It's more of like a family restaurant, so there's like kids and stuff around, but they're yelling about this argument. They're yelling this argument, like, so everybody can hear them. And I don't think they came up with any kind of, what would you call it, compromise. So both of the parties are finishing up their meals. And the guys are outside and they're talking, and the guys they took out are thanking them for, taking them out to dinner. And then Narumi and Hanako show up, and they come over and talk with them for a bit. And I think one of the other guys invited them to join them somewhere. And she was like, "No, it's okay. I got something I gotta do anyway." So she leaves. And Narumi leaves, and then the others head out themselves. We did have an extra in after credit scene where Hirotaka's brother was telling him that he saw Narumi and Hanako at that restaurant and heard them arguing over that situation. And he totally misunderstood what they were talking about because he thought it was something really, like, cute. Something that... like, something good, but it really wasn't. I mean, for them it was. Not necessarily for Hirotaka and Taro. But he already knew what they were talking about when he was explaining the argument. He's like, I think you kind of misunderstood the situation. Anyway, I have no idea what's going to happen. So let's just get into this episode and see what's going on. There we go. So the video is going to be located over here. And the link to the reaction is going to be in the description down below. And we're going to start this episode... in 3, 2, 1.